If you wanna be crypto savvy, we can help you skip those valleys. Let's rally, yeah. If you wanna be crypto savvy,
Welcome back to Be Crypto Savvy. Jumping into some news today. Wholecoiner is referring to those with one full Bitcoin or more, and Wholecoiner addresses with more than one full Bitcoin have doubled since 2016. According to on-chain analytics provider Glassnode, there are almost 1 million addresses holding more than one Bitcoin. Furthermore, the number of Wholecoiner addresses has doubled since around mid-2016. The FUD blocker himself, Mr. CZ, the CEO from Binance, was actually the one that pinpointed this, tweeting, "There are more than 56 million millionaires in the world and only 1 million people with more than one Bitcoin. Do the math." Closing in on 1 million addresses holding more than one Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and retweet that. This is pretty funny and awesome. Inside every Mac operating system is the Bitcoin white paper. Someone has hidden the Bitcoin white paper inside every Mac operating system since 2017. Of all the documents in the world, why was the Bitcoin white paper chosen? Is there a secret Bitcoin maxi working at Apple? Could this have just been a test using a light, small PDF? Or do you think there was a bigger motive behind there? There's also another angle to note. Craig Wright has been attempting to copyright the Bitcoin white paper and has been suing, unsuccessfully of course, places that host it. This may have been an internal act of defiance by a coder working at Apple, a company too big for Wright to sue. This may be something we never know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Dogecoin falls after the Elon Musk rally. The meme coin risks a violent correction. A surge of over 30% on Tuesday. Actually, let's jump over into our trading view. This is currently on the daily time frame for Dogecoin, and you can see what happened. If you're unfamiliar with the situation, Twitter had changed the logo from the Twitter bird to the Doge dog, and you can see this is actually a little off. You can see we ended up shooting up over 37%, and you know, Elon does it again, creating liquidity to grab for himself. I'm pretty sure. Now, if you're looking for a better entry point, however, I would agree that there are better entry points on the horizon. And if it was me, which it is not, and this is also not financial advice, however, if it was me, and I'm going to make this quick because this isn't a technical analysis video, if I was looking for a pullback and anticipating a better area to jump into this, which I'm not, and I'm also not giving financial advice because there's never financial advice on this channel. However, if this was an entry point I was looking to jump into, I would be looking around the low 7 to close to like 7.8 cent range. Kind of in this area is where I'd be looking at personally, and it is kind of a hard play because if they change their logo to Doge, more than likely there's more news coming up, and I would assume that there's a plan for implementing Doge as a use case within the within Twitter space. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. You never know. This could actually end up being, you know, a decent play. So you know, the accumulation zone that could vary, you know, depending with, you know, the type of news going on. However, if you look down at your stochastic, you can see Doge has been overbought for quite a while, going back, you know, a couple weeks, and that definitely is going to need some time to come back down, kind of reestablish itself, and get ready for another pump. You're not going to be able to get another good pump when you're already this overbought. So that's just my take on it. I'm just going to leave that there with this not being TA. I don't want to get too long-winded on it. The last piece of news I wanted to leave you with today, I actually found over while checking out the range report at genie.io this morning. Now, if you are not familiar with what the range report is, and if you are interested in adding a report driven by machine learning into your TA, you will most definitely want to check out the video in that top right corner. Now, when you do that, you will not only get the 10% off from this report, but most importantly, you're going to get it for a 2-week free trial where you can follow along with us here at Be Crypto Savvy, where we will routinely be adding this into our technical analysis. Now let's jump into the last piece of news. Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade, which is supposedly supposed to be released April 12th, allows validators to withdraw staked ETH. What is Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade? The Shanghai fork will implement EIP 4895, which also allows validators to withdraw ETH that has been staked since long ago as December 2020. In brief, Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade is a fork slated for March 2023. The Shanghai fork will implement EIP 4895, which allows validators to withdraw ETH that have been staked since as long ago as December 2020. About 14% of all ETH are currently staked, accounting for 16 million tokens at a current value of over $26 billion. The Shanghai fork also has several other EIPs, mostly designed to reduce gas costs for the Ethereum developers. And the fork notably does not include EIP 4844, which facilitates the sharding of the Ethereum blockchain into multiple chains in order to facilitate scalability. Now, if you want to read this article in its entirety or any of those other articles that you saw in the range report, feel free to grab your 2-week free trial. I'm planning on being here again at Be Crypto Savvy. We'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, yeah.